Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Here we are live, right here in front of everybody. It is Thursday night, plus a couple of days, which makes it Sunday night. And there's an echo. I'm gonna keep the echo going through the whole thing. Listen to this. Yeah, it's gonna go. Hear it? Listen to it. Now let's see if we can. Listen to this. Yeah, it's gonna go. No, I'm kidding. We won't do that. Now we can start because Native Stacker's here. Good to see you guys. All right. Very good. So we'll get a little comment review going here. We'll look at the precious metals prices. And sorry I was a little bit late. Had to get the coffee brewing. Evening, Eric. Good to see you. We got a resident bouncer here. We've got Maple Hedgehog here. Burger. Frappo Sam. Pepper is here. I think new. Chewy's here. And we've got a couple of new folks here, and popes and folks. Rakaset Gani Bailali here. I'm not sure what that means, but interesting name. Esper Hunter's here, Food Stamps here, Sloth is here. Very good to see all you guys. And Terry Rabadoo's back. Amazing. She was gone Friday, and we're going to give her crap about it today. Yes, indeed. Happy Domingo from Chacaplata. Indeed. All right. Very good. Little Rudy's here too. So very good. So let's get this comment here. We'll get a comment here, and then we will check out the precious metal prices. Calvin Cooper got another 10th ounce gold tube. More heavy. It feels good in my hand. Nice. A whole tube. Make it. That's very cool. Nice, Calvin. So let's take a look here at the prices for precious metals. Alice starting gate from the market Friday, everything is up a little bit. Look at that. Gold out of Asia. The Asian markets have opened now. And we see here that gold is up 40 cents to $12.9280. Silver's down to is up 1 cent to $15.19. Platinum is up $3, and so is palladium. 905 versus 1379. Platinum has really taken a pretty big jump as of late. And palladium's gone down as of late. So who knows? We'll see how things play out there, but we'll come back and revisit the markets here. Let's get back here. So we've got Silver Mac here. Very good to see Silver Mac. And we've got Cheryl Lay here. Hello, Cheryl Lay. Good to see you. All right, very good. And Food Stamp is going to ignore his brother and his family so that he can stay here. That's exactly right. We heard it right here from him first. Good to see you. No, I'm kidding, Food Stamp. Enjoy time with your. Oh yeah, I have not shared the screen yet. Sorry about that. Let me get the screen going. Sorry, crazy. All right, there it is. Sorry about that. All right, very good. Okay, hello Juan. Good to see you. And CCT is here too. Hola, tengo un culo que pica esta noche. He's got something tonight. Something quite picked tonight. Bill 457's here. We've got Juan. Native Stacker. Good to see all you guys. Sorry if I missed anybody. Colonel's here. Hello, Colonel. And I said hi to Cheryl. Good to see all you guys. All right, very good. Couch Potato Kennedy is also here. Good to see you. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Moving ahead. Tomoko's Enterprise says, Flat Moon. Oh no. Great looking rounds here today, Sal. Great post, fella. I think I saw the Sea of Tranquility in a large one. Thanks as always, bud. See you soon. Yeah, it's pretty neat, pretty unique. It's got the details on both sides. The design takes up the whole space of the round. The only text on there is the fineness. Doesn't even have the weights on it, but it's kind of neat. Something a little different than you see normally. But thanks, Dean. Stacking Stormtrooper says, I still don't understand how anyone doesn't prefer to have their precious metals in their possession. I guess they think it's too much of a security risk. Yeah, I can see why it might make some nervous, especially if they have a lot of money tied up in them. And he asked me if I purchased the majority of my metals from online dealers at LCS. I know ST from Silver Stacking 101 talks about negatives for online purchases since there's a history of the transactions. Paying cash in LCS is a lot more confidential than online purchases. But man, the online dealers make it so easy. I'm going to have a video about that, and they do make it easy. And nowadays, as far as the larger expensive purchases, I do probably most of them online, but I do a pretty fair amount with the LCS as well. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Silver Max says, I need to get a bunch of these great channels above 1,000 so they can live stream again. Yes, indeed. It'd be nice if you guys that are have channels could live stream. I don't understand why they're preventing you from doing that. But anyways, no water tonight yet. High Desert Pioneer, but I got coffee, and as soon as I'm with coffee, then I'll make the move to water. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. We've made Terry Rabidou happy now. I don't know where Barbara Carbone is, but let's do the slurp to make Terry Rabidou happy. Let's see what this does for Terry Rabidou. Here we go. Does that do anything for you, Terry? Does it? Does it? Please tell me. Does it? Does it? Silver Wolverine is here. The great Silver Wolverine. Good to see you, my friend. Coins A to Z says, like you, Sal, I see no reason to invest in paper, precious metals via funds allocated in an IRA, at least not this time. I have a mixed asset portfolio IRA with Fidelity, in which I actively manage my own assets, called self-directed. And though I have considered putting some portion of the funds I have at my disposal into paper precious metals, I have not found a good enough reason to do so. This time, there might be a time where I move some funds in my IRA to paper PM product, but there are always opportunity costs to take into consideration. Let's see. I'm still stacking physical silver. I'm addicted to stuff. I probably will be doing that to the day I can no longer physically press the buy button. Stack them high. There you go. Yes, I hear you. It's good to be versatile. That's for sure. All right. Very good. Oh, Terry Rabidou fainted. She fainted. Nice. Wow. And I don't even think Barbara has ever fainted. So, man, that's pretty good. A little TYU action. I have no idea what that means. I'm hoping it's positive. Maple Hedgehog's got to brew a pot of coffee. My dog is going to be watching while I'm gone. Sal, if you want to mess with my pup, start talking to him while I'm gone. Here, Larkin. Here, kitty. Come here, Larkin. Come here, Larkin. Come on over, Larkin. We're saying hi. Larkin, lick the screen. Larkin, lick the screen. Come on. Wow, I'm that good. High praise from Terry Rabidou. Amazing. Wow. Let's see here. Okay, the stacking stormtrooper. Those are so flipping cool, Sal. Got to get me a Death Star coin. Chop, chop. Now, that would be cool. Now, what would be really neat, especially if they did a 3D sculpture of the Death Star. I'm pretty sure that some of the members of the community, Silverback Stacker, Scully, and others can probably do a Death Star support over one. Oh, Cybercurtain Twitcher says, I think Terry spelled that wrong. She meant she farted, not fainted. Ah, probably so. Food Stamp is not going to leave yet, everybody. He's going to bring his brother and his family around the computer, and as the whole family, they're going to sit and watch me fart. You know what I'm saying? And have a good time. That's what's going to happen with the... No, I'm kidding. Have fun. Have fun, Food Stamp. Enjoy the family. Tell them to stay off the EBT cards. It's the real stuff is in the paper food stamps. That's the good stuff, not those EBT cards. Yes, indeed. Later food stamp. Hey, we got Spectacular here with us. Spectacular's here. All right. Stacking Stormtrooper says, holy flipping cow, dude. This video showed up on my suggested view list. Incredible. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it. The almost 100 ounces of gold video. I think that's my most popular video. Coins A to Z, I think it's got like 1,000 views on it now. It's pretty good. Coins A to Z says, wow, I really like those rounds. I'll probably have to pick a couple up. I've been a customer of the First Coin Company since 2012 and found their service to be truly excellent. Nice. In the First Coin Company, they basically cater to collectors out there. But yes, indeed. All right. Ooh, Silver Mac is pouring a Death Star. Nice. Are you going to cast it out? Are you going to cast it, Silver Mac? If so, I've got several actors that are ready for the parts. There's a couple of actors I know that would be great for your cast if you're going to be casting the Death Star. Okay. Terry Rabidou is crying. I don't know, man. Wow. Very good. I can't wait to see that. Sal, check out the full statue of the Silver Britannia. Really cool. Nice. Probably from the first... There's a company that does that stuff. Hello, Whisker Biscuit. Good to see you. Mr. M&M 911, too pricey, but very nice indeed. Yes, cool. Thank you. Yeah, they are a little pricey. And there's not a limited mintage on them either. So I kind of wish they would lower the price. Blah, blah. Tuesday says, I have a Roth IRA. It's my outlet for gambling. Retirement is important to me. There you go. Amen. To the moon. There you go. Max Headroom, a medicine break. That's a good one. To the moon. That's in the number 2. Very good. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Whisker Biscuit sent me a little kiss. Nice. Thank you, Whisker Biscuit. Said hi, Sal. A little tears of joy when she sees Sal. Hey, man, thank you, Terry. You're awesome, man. I never get that kind of praise. However, Precious Metals commentary with Salivate Metal. There we go. That's what we like to do. A little Precious Metal commentary from time to time. Maple Hedgehog says, I never looked into how taxes would be paid when I cash in my PMs. Really don't know how that works. I've never been sold a substantial amount where I had to fill out any paperwork to where the man wasn't notified of my cash out. Man, I'd love to see how you do a video on ETFs. To see you do a video like I would like be. Wouldn't it be a great idea to drop 20K into platinum ETFs, cash out the profits, and turn them into real gold when it starts to dip? Free gold. When you happen to have the zero interest loads, only 20K, don't sweat it. I'll need Canadian funds. It's nothing. I don't know that there is platinum ETFs or not, but as far as the taxes on the PMs, that's a good question. Maybe. And by the way, okay, Barbara is here, and shoot, she's kind of busy, so she can't really answer. But she might be the person to ask, because I've wondered too. How would they know if you profit or not on, or how much profit you make on precious metals, unless there's a paper trail? But if I go and buy, let's say I buy 1,000 ounces at my local coin shop, or let's say through time I've bought 1,000 ounces, and that they don't write me a receipt or charge taxes or whatever on it, and then I go to sell that at a massive profit from the time I bought. How would they know? How would they be able to decipher that? I don't know. I'd be curious to see, because it's capital, because you're supposed to pay a capital gains on precious metals. So I don't know how that would work. Let's see here. Very good. But we're glad Barbara's here, though, for sure. All right. Eddie's Little Stack says, commenting before watching. The biggest problem with metal IRAs, you don't own them because you don't hold them. Yeah. All right. Double Stack says, hey, Sal, what do you think of OneGold.com and Amex working together? The concept is interesting. A little crypto, a little bit of an IRA, and going to be a little of a bank account. You hold the gold and silver if you want. I'm curious what people think about the concept. I actually did a video on that, actually. And check it out, but I forget the title of it. But I did talk about that. I think it's a good idea. And yes, indeed. Very good. Many Huni Stacker says, awesome, my president. You have the weight of would have been nice. Yes, I think it would have been nice if they would have put that on there too. All right, very good. So the Democrats are after IRA. Yeah, well, and I don't know. And again, I don't know how they would be able to. Well, the IRA will be tracked by the government, so I think that's one thing. That's going to be easier from from that than the other way around. I'm not sure what that means. Rick B says, seems like a new series pops up almost daily, especially seems true for the Perth Mint. So for the series that either looks promising or one that is doing good, would be better to collect the first issue or the last one. I am only referring to fairly new series. While I understand collecting complete series can be expensive and risky, I still like collecting a variety of partial series. Yeah, it's fun. There is a lot of stuff out there for sure. There's no shortage for the collectors out there. No question about that. But as long as you can separate what it means to be a collector and know that you're paying a lot more than spot price for a piece, that you're protected by at least that intrinsic value of the spot price. All right, very good. All right, Alan is here. All right, hello, Nova Stacker. Alan Gold is here. And this is not good because Alan Gold is probably not going to be complimenting me and stroking my ego here. But Terry Rabidou has made up for it because she has been very complimentary, Alan. So there you go. There you have it. So I don't care if Alan is mean to me because Terry Rabidou has been nice to me. How's that? All right. And we have Nova Stackers here. All right. All right. And native stackers here, Maple. And everybody's being nice to old Alan Gold. Silver Max says that he's his hero. And man, I tell you. And Alan Gold, by the way, I don't know what happened. I don't know why he did this, but he does this from time to time. And after I shouted him out and everything. And he had 20 some odd subscribers, posted a couple of videos, and then he deletes his channel. And then he comes back again and posts those same videos back again. Hey, the Stacking Stormtrooper's here saying I'll be back. Cool, Stacking Stormtrooper. Good to see you, my friend. You had a great idea about the ice cold Allen Gold. That's right. Stacking Stormtrooper had a great idea, by the way, with the Death Star. That would be so cool to see the Death Star. Okay, all right, let's see. Moving ahead here. Sal, no gold IRAs for me. I just love the feel of gold coins and bars in my hand. Remember, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Excellent report. Amen, brother. I like to hold it and see it and taste it with these cookies. Anyway, I'm having a cookie right now. Oh, good. Chomkin. It's a nice coin, but not for me. Excellent report. Very cool. All right. Daniel Lopez, Fly to Moon, eh? Check out the book titled Who Built the Moon by Alan Butler for fascinating travel. Really interesting. Maybe he believes it's manufactured in space. All right. Stacking Stormtrooper's got to put the little Stormtrooper to bed, but he'll hop back on in just a moment. Very good. So glad. Very good. Okay, let's see here. All right, Daniel Lopez, geographically correct. What about the blurred censored parts of the moon that were intentionally blotted out in pictures by our good friends at NASA? Something to ruminate. Yeah, indeed. Lord Humongous says, I have a cop the full moon for harassing men by Humongous Mobile. She was kind of cute nonetheless. Okay, shame on you there. Creepy Joe, no, Lord Humongous, thank you. All right, Emasius, the moons are sick. Yes, indeed. They do have a fever, especially when they put them in the furnace. All right. Silver Honda's here, and he's got acrophobia. Can we help out Silver Honda with his acrophobia? All right. Red-headed step stacker. Very cool indeed. If I squint, it looks like an old Morgan. Hey, there you go. Yeah. It does kind of have that look. All right. Tripled sticker says, good deal. I picked up a fake right off. Good videos. Nice. All right. Very good. You did it. Still need to do more of those. Which one of these is fake videos? I'll put yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Okay, over here, what precious metals IRAs? First time I've heard anybody addressing the subject except for the folks that pump gold and silver IRAs and no big companies such as Goldline. For me, one of Salivate Metal's best videos, yet informative on the subject I'm interested in and gave me enough information to agree I would not purchase precious metals IRAs. All right, very good. Yeah, and this video really wasn't all that popular. We didn't, I don't think anybody shared it, but yeah, I was kind of hoping it would take off and maybe people would hear about it, and thanks to the guy who wrote the article in the first place. F the tax man. All right. 3 subscribers on a video. Silver Honda, I'd rather hold my precious metals for retirement and keep it hushed from the government. Do you think it's wise to only buy precious metals that is only IRA approved? I don't think that matters, because as long as you have them in your hand, I don't think it matters if they IRA are approved or not, for sure. But anyways, 3 subscribers on a video says, but if I accumulate gold and silver through private transactions, a friend, family, or random person, how would they know that? I don't know. That's exactly right. That's what I want to know. I'd be curious to ask a tax professional about that. Sure. Yeah, maybe here soon, Stacking Kid. Let me get through some of these comments. And you've got to, in the meantime, you got to convince Alan Gold to come in and Terry Rabideau. If you can convince one of those two, we'll shoot that link out right away. We'll stop everything. SCTPCs, what would be nice in 10 ounce? It would be nice in 10 ounce and as a globe or as a sphere. That would be cool. Eddie's Little Stack says, Sal, one day you'll be standing next to your Tower of Power and the photo will be about the like of a tuna fisherman next to his catch. Yeah, there you go. Yes, indeed. Tower of Power video. Thank you so much, my friend. Northern Little Tree says, I hope you have the kitty trained to lick off any milk spots. I do. The kitty is definitely trained. Both of them are trained for that. Very good. Eddie's Little Stack says, the kitties are watching me. I'm afraid they were watching all of us. Yes, they are. In fact, the Fortitude rounds I've actually have put in micro sensors in there with small, very pinhole cameras with a very, very faint uranium lithium battery that lasts up to 25 years. So everybody who's bought a Fortitude round, I have feeds. I have a whole separate system set up here where I can see what people are doing that have bought those. I can hear them, and there's a little microphone in there. I can hear what they're saying and see what they're doing. All right, I love that. All right. Chris Garner says, I've never seen a Proof Morgan in person or here you are displaying one. I would love to get one classic Proof coin to showcase a great numismatic collecting side. Yeah, it's very cool to see one in Proof. It was wild. But you know what? Here's the thing, Chris. You can get them. You can get those Proof Light Morgans, and they're relatively common. So it's very close to a Proof Morgan. It's pretty cool. This coffee is darn good. Eddie's Little Stack says, this is a ridiculously impressive collection of Engelhard bars. My shocked face, and I didn't even know Engelhard made rounds. Yeah, they sure did. Right, Eddie's, and I appreciate you taking the time to check out some of these older videos. You're awesome, my friend. All right, that's a native stacker. So have you seen what happens when you eat Cheetos and watch porn? Oh, no, oh, man, I can only imagine. But go ahead and go in great detail as to what happens, native stacker, just in case my imagination is not running wild. Let's see here. Hope Sal's cats went to see Pet Cemetery this weekend. We'll finish the job tonight. Oh, boy. Yes. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to keep those kitties away from seeing that movie for sure. Guess who's back? Can anybody guess who's back? Press 1 if you know who's back. Press 1 again if you can name the person who's back. Press 1 3 times and then put the name of the person who's back. What's up, Sal? Nice, and it's flat. A bit vague, I know. There you go. Harvey Birdman, but it's cool. It's all good. All right. Sweet ending of this video. I need Sal needs no pick I play. I see. Link to Golden Arms challenge doesn't work. Yeah, Golden Arms is I think he put that challenge out. His channel's down. Leonard Skinner's got my bullets instead of give me back my silver. There you go. Good idea. Yes, indeed. I don't like the idea. All right, Chiefly Chieftain doesn't like the idea. Okay, very good. All right. I really do collect the neatest coins. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. It's fun. Oh, Golden Arms is, look at there. Golden Arms is back. Look at that. Just funny. His name was being mentioned, Golden Arms. He must have another, I don't think he must not have this must be a new channel though. I'm not sure if it's I don't know if I'm subscribed to it. It just doesn't have any videos. Oh no, he's got liked videos, but doesn't have the videos. But very cool. Thanks, Golden Arms. Nice. Awesome. He's got golden arms. He used to sing that song to himself. Tiomkin's here. All right. Let's see here. Lent quiz. If you want an IRA, just open up Roth or regular. PMs are off the grid. That's the whole point. All right. There you go. Over here, fine looking coin, front and back. But why only 1/4 of an ounce? I'm not sure why they did that. And why not a 1/2 ounce? Or why not make 3 of them? I'm not sure. A good question. All right. Len D is here, and so is Precious Metals Update, and so is Mike Miller. All right. Sim Egas, incorrect about Attila. Byzantium tried to assassinate him, so he attacked him. And then later did not send the tribute, so he always had a reason for attacking. Okay. Thank you for that correction there. VZ Gill Film Group says a much smaller market last I knew. Most of the gold that has been mined is still above ground and vault somewhere in someone's hands. A lot of the silver has been mined, has been consumed and buried in landfills as part of electronic waste. Yep, there's a lot of it in waste, but it doesn't mean it's not recoverable. That's the thing. So with that aspect, the literal term, that kind of silver is definitely in a mess because it's in landfill. All right. Very good. Capsaicin 12345. Kind of gimmicky, neat but gimmicky. Yeah. Yep, I kind of agree. Precious Metals Update. There's some sweet moon rounds. Thanks, Precious Metals Update, who happens to be here right now. Even posted a partial moon there. That's pretty cool. Sal Rock says Philip Quinn. Thank you. I wish Alan Gold thought so, but thanks, Philip. All right. Silver Legion says, Sal, father of the Flat Mooners movement. You will go down in history, sir. Yes, I will. All right. Flat Mooners. All right. How sustainable video. Tim Pick, $100. An ounce is undervalued. It's more scarce than gold, therefore should be the leader in bullion. The derivatives were not inflated. Well, Tim, I hate to break it to you, but it's not more scarce than gold. No question about it. Gold is much more scarce than silver. You're listening to some of the silver pumpers that are sending out a lot of misinformation, and it's unfortunate for sure. Hello, Aussie Alchemist. Good to see you. All right. Silvero De Niro says, what's the shipping policy? Anyone know by chance? I didn't check it out. I'm not sure. It's free worldwide. Okay, no minimum purchase. I don't know. Phenomenal title locking to me. This phenomenal title locking. I think it's because the moon doesn't rotate either, and it pulls, the gravitation of the moon pulls on the water of the earth, and that causes tidal. I'm not, something like that. Tim Peck says we're going into recession, and so small time average stacker will be selling to the pawn, and coin shops will be getting it. So keep up on your local shops to pick up at reduced price. Yep. Let's go. Stacker says, thanks again. Currently, we can sell substantial to me quantities without dealer reporting. If flaws can change, I guess it would be private black markets sales to fund retirement. Yep. Thank you, West Coast. Total Bullion loves those. Got to pick up a couple. Cool. All right. Silver Fox is here. Good to see Silver Fox. Harry0156 says, it seems if there's a tax advantage with an IRA, it would be better to use for mining equities. That way, you could include any exotic mined elements, for example, uranium, boron, lithium, switch in or out at will. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I don't know. But I don't think it's a good idea. Wheel Gunny says, I just rolled over my 401k over to one of these. The first negative so far is initial costs and premiums and other fees chops off more than 10% of what I started with. But I still rather not be in the stock market any longer. I understand. I certainly think in some ways it's probably less risky than some of the stock markets out there. But if that's the case, I would just go ahead and just hold on to it. But, and you're taking that big tax hit. ID me. Messes are good. Keep prices low. I need my 2,000 ounces to go to $100. And then my future 10,000 ounces go up to $100 plus. We're a long way off for that, in my opinion. No Name says, not gold bullion. Bullion has value only based off the price of the metal per weight and purity. A bar weight for round. As soon as the government guarantees a currency value on the items in addition to weight, purity, numismatic value, it no longer is bullion. All the value of the coins are $50 and US, 100 pounds, etc. It's far less than the value of the metal. The government currency guarantee classifies the item as a coin. Put it this way, if gold and silver became absolutely worthless, those maples and eagles would still have a guaranteed value, therefore not bullion. I disagree. A Canadian maple leaf, a gold eagle, any kind of gold coin out there that has a set premium above, typically that premium is going to rise and fall, or is going to be either stay the same or very slightly increase over time above the value, the precious metal spot price. So coins can still have a relatively somewhat high of a premium and still be bullion. And when I say somewhat high, in other words, their cost or their price is based off the spot price. That is the biggest driver of their market. So in other words, you take a Canadian maple leaf or an American gold eagle and you go to sell them back to the coin shop, they're probably going to give you either at spot or slightly above spot for them. Same thing with silver as well. And so you're not going to get the collector value back out of it more than likely. And by the way, most LCSs probably wouldn't honor that even with a lot of these modern collector coins either. However, the modern collector coins, they are not considered bullion because you're paying a much higher price for them than the spot price. That's why they're called collector, but you're protected by the intrinsic value. So I do disagree. Coins can definitely, government issued coins can be bullion, and they are bullion. All right. All right, very good. Eddie Little Stack does like watching the older videos. Very cool. Thanks. And he's here. All right, very good. All right, moving up. That's exactly what they done. All right, this did Russia help? Yeah, Venezuela there on that video. Thank you. Nice video. It says Abrams Numismatics. Thanks. Gold zero risk monetary asset. John for posted this link. Thank you. Check that out later. Good advice, Sal, says Media Man. Thank you. Media Man. Del Rugby says, how much does a half moon weigh? Half ounce? I think a universe would be fun. The sun would have to be a kilo gold ball, and then we'd have all the surrounding rounds. If only then my alarm sounds and I'm up for work again. Yeah. Be a solar system collection. Sure. All right. Very good. Southside Stacker. Hey, where's he been up to? Did he do his stream today? Did anybody know? He's going to take advantage of the lulls. Very good. Southside is. Let's see here. Stacking Stormtrooper saw the insane video of the gold pile. Your voice sounds much lighter and higher pitch, not so much rasp to it. Yeah. Very cool. Barbara, I emailed Donald again Friday, and I had not heard back. That's the second time I've emailed him with concerns and a little bit of worry. I did not hear anything back from him. I'm worried. I don't know how else to contact him, but I'm worried about Donald in New Mexico. I hope he's okay. This is concerning at this point. DB Stupid is here. Skybiz, because investor demand all paper equals all paper. Has anyone realized they have been holding paper bag when you see revaluation? Silver pick 1980 equals $50 inflation adjusted 175. $15 today is free in 1980. That's how silver is valued. Ridiculous scam fraud. Miners should stop supplying those gangsters. Investment is all paper. Yeah. Because he thinks it's heavily manipulated. Got a little like from Coin Collecting Fun. Thank you. Sam Bird says silver is one of the most reflective substances known, especially in infrared radiation. Doing an ice test in direct sunlight invalidates the test as the copper coin gets warmer than the silver coin. All right. And this thing forgot to do this there. You can't hold the Mexican gold 50 pesos. That's me out then. Yeah, that's right. We like to hold the Mexican gold. Exactly. Okay, let's see here. Nanya Business says, did you ever find capsules? Just pick some from Providence. Yes, I did find some capsules. Got them from airtights.com. Yes, indeed. And Bullhead. Most ignorant babble from a hard-to-stand voice. No clue, huh? Well, sorry you feel that way, but Bullhead, let's see if he's just this troll. Nope, no content, of course. But he'll come back and we'll tell him that he's got no clue. He's bullheaded. You can do it better, do it. Barbara Carbone says, those rounds are absolutely awesome. The intricate details, beautiful, very groovy to me. I've always been very attracted to the moon, and it does affect our emotions, especially when it's full of tranquility base. I love it. Thanks for sharing. TYU. Thanks, Barbara. Yeah, I'm curious. I've heard that. I've heard there's some connection to emotions with the moon. And that is interesting. I don't know exactly how that works, but that's pretty cool. All right, when it's full. All right, very good. All right. First, says Coin Collector. Thank you. All right. This is the video I posted today, and we got another first from Silver Honda. And we got another first from Colonel. And gold and silver, the awakening to come. Silver Wolverine, 3 claims to be first. Why not 4? There we go. First. Nice, Silver Wolverine. Now, how can we get free moon coins too? By not deleting your channel and being a fool and an idiot. That's how. Alan Gold. I don't think you'll ever get to that point, but yeah. I got those, and they weren't coins, by the way, Alan, just so you know. Silver Honda, dang it, I guess I'm not first. I still have auroraphobia. You scared of gold. Silver Wolverine says, yes, at some point the bottom will fall out. I just hope not before I get out of the markets. Yes, indeed. I hope not either. First, I'd like to say I really like this channel. Well, thanks, Total Bullion. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind of you. Very indeed. Our Stacking Stormtrooper says, have you ever done a giveaway on your channel? Yes, I've done several in the past. But it was before they really tightened up those rules. But I typically don't do them anymore for a myriad of different reasons. I don't do giveaways. Yep. But I have done other things behind the scenes to contribute to the community. Some know who they are. Alan Gold. I pay Alan Gold's mortgage every month because he, you know, he's been living on the streets in Seattle, shooting up heroin and throwing his feces on the streets and stuff like that. So I have to pay his mortgage because his wife kicked him out. So yeah, I don't really make a big deal about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and pat myself on the back on that one. You want to hear me? Here we go. That's me patting myself on the back. Let's see here. Let's see. You're big enough to not really need to anymore. I feel little channels need to draw attention. Yeah, I kind of do. I do too. And not only that, the Stacking Stormtrooper, but you know, to me, it wasn't about trying to grow the channel when I did them before. It was just kind of giving back to the community. But there's other things there. But anyways, all right. Let's see here. Peter Oro says, I view this ID the same way I view cryptos. I don't understand it. I don't want to. And ultimately, the age-old rule will always apply. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. That's right. All right. Very good. Let's see. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Yeah, it seems like to be a common theme, Morgan Sinclair. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sheffield. Hey, man. So I'm British, so I'm first by default. That's good. All right. Oh, Stephen. We haven't seen Stephen in a while. Maybe he'll pop in here. Very good. A lot of good folks popping in here. Let's see how many people we got watching. We've got 82 watching. Very good. All right, we're going to go ahead and open this thing up now because I'm going to need to go and get some more drink and maybe even another cookie. So if anybody wants to pop in, they can. Let's see here. Hello, Stacking Nerds here. So there's the link. I just posted the link. If anybody wants to join me and help me read some of these comments, that means I'm going to go back here and get my other comment and reharvest it from there. All right. Oh, Stacking Soul Troopers coming in. Very good. All right. Dusty Road says, I think most people do understand the value of gold and silver. However, they are too busy living paycheck to paycheck. You know, I hate to disagree with you, but I don't think they do. I really don't think most people understand the value of gold and silver in this day and age. Now, I do agree there's some that may fall in that category that are too busy living paycheck to paycheck, but I just think most people are ignorant of them, really. That may have been true back in the 80s, maybe 90s and 70s, but this day and age, I think we've moved beyond that generation. Let's see here. Sixth, says Barbara, and I watched the entire video. Yes, this video is encouraging for sure, and my feelings are that the 2008 crash, people were scared and needed a way of saving that was safer than the stock market. Enter silver and gold. Thanks, Sal, for the groovy and inspiring vid. Well, thank you, Barbara. You're awesome. To your question, 1099B was issued in some circumstances. Okay. So Barbara did, this and the question about silver and gold. Yes, a 1099B. I think I've heard that form, but that's only if you're selling back to over a certain amount, right? But how do you calculate profits if they don't have, you know what I mean? If they don't got, if they bought, how can you report those profits? So let's say, I've always heard it's over $10,000. So if you take in $10,000 worth of gold and silver to your local coin shop and they pay you for it, you have to fill out a 1099B. What are you paying taxes on? The amount of money you get back or on the profit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to know. And I don't know if there's a way to track that or not. Do they?
It's on the profit.
But how do you calculate that profit?
You just have to be honest, I guess.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not going to be good.
They can't tax you on losses.
Right. You want to read Jim Bob's comment? Sure.
That's crazy. The precious physical market is only 1%, with 99% of the market floating around in cyberspace. It's no wonder we are so prone to big crashes. Great upload, my friend.
Thank you, Jim Bob. All right. Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it? All right. 24 like it's wonderful. There you go. Thanks, Super Arena. All right. Silver Honda. I should have bought silver back in 2009. I wish that I woke up at that time. I hear you, brother. Stacking Stormtrooper adds some solace, though. He says,
what?
That was your cue.
I don't even. Where are you, my friend?
Right.
Oh, Silver Honda. Better late than never.
Boom, shalaka. Boom, boom.
That was perfect timing too.
Sure was. It sure was. Indeed. All right.
I think you planned it.
I planned it. All right, guys. I am going. All right. Now I'm going to slurp down on more of this coffee real quick here, and then we'll have one of you two. We'll have Stacking Stormtrooper read Daddy's comment here in a moment, and then people will say, "Who's your daddy?" I just put him to bed. Here's a second here. That was for Barbara for her tax advice. All right. You want to read Daddy Silverbucks?
All right. Off the subject, but the average football stadium full capacity is 60,000 people. That being said, I'm so surprised limited mintage coins ain't much harder to get. Not many people into stacking, and that's fine with me.
Yep. More for us, right? Exactly. More for us. Very good. All right.
How have you been doing with your stacking goals, by the way, Sal? Have you been putting away good numbers, or have you been...
My stacking goals, I really have never had stacking goals when it comes to silver, but I do have them for gold. And I just took a pretty big leap with a purchase here recently that I'm going to do a video on.
Oh, nice.
But I'm still a little behind. I'm still a little bit behind on my gold stacking goals. Yeah.
Good for
How about
you, though.
Yours?
Oh, well, I've commented, I think, a bunch of times on various channels. Right now, my wife put the brakes on everything.
Yeah.
So, I was doing it for a while there, and we've had some repairs and stuff that we've needed to do around the house and on our car. So
go ahead and put her on. I'll convince her to let you buy some more. I'll sweet talk her. Go ahead and put her on. I'll wait.
She'll she will have nothing to do with any of this YouTube business.
Honey,
she doesn't even watch my videos.
Really? Are you serious?
Oh, I'm dead serious. The only video that she watched that I posted, two of them, the day in the life one, and then she watched the one where my kids were knocking my coffee over in the park. Oh, everything else she hasn't watched.
She has to admit the day in the life one was very clever.
She did like it.
Good.
I got some ideas for other day in the, and now that's it's like springtime.
Yeah.
Got a couple funny ideas for other day in the life videos, so they'll be coming.
Good.
In my opinion, a good idea for you is to sell your children into slave labor so you can buy more silver and gold.
Possibly. It's not a bad idea, although I don't know anybody would want to buy them.
Just go to like a third world country.
Just leave them there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh man. Well, cool. Well, hey, it's all good. I mean, everybody has their own interest, and I think probably with married couples, my guess, you have,
they couldn't be more further apart than, you know what I mean? I'm surprised we're even married for as long as we are. 12,
that's okay.
12, 13 years now.
Well, congratulations. But, I think that's probably what makes, opposites attract, and,
exactly.
And you learn more about each other. I'm sure there's in times you might learn to appreciate what you do, and you might appreciate some of the hobbies that she has, in time. Maybe not though. And that's okay too for some,
Indeed.
All right. Moving ahead. So Kid, do you want to read Mr. Octopus's comment here?
No,
he doesn't.
Is he there?
No, I think he went to go pee. All right, go ahead.
All right, I don't know why when you say stuff like that, it just makes me laugh. All right, I try to pass the word to family and friends, but 99% are looking at me like I'm a caveman right out of the time portal of some sort, like I just woke up from 30,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's exactly why I started my channel.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
That's there's my comment. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. There it is. Yeah, you're good. Hey, Eddie's Silver Stack. Eddie's Little Stack. We've got the Stacking Kid and Stacking Stormtrooper with us. Yes, indeed. He's with us here. All right. And then Mr. Octopus goes on to say almost all the richest people tend to back 5 to 10% of their wealth with gold. Many would like to go into silver, but they just don't because of the physical amount. They would need a vault just for that. Yeah, I know. I think that's probably true. And all right, he acknowledges the first in that video. And then silver is a mess. Food, says Belly Campana. And I'm not sure what that has to do with it, but okay. And then something the guru says, lost for words. Thank you. Stephen Ford says, I just started stacking myself. It's comfortable to have them when I'm retired. There you go. Awesome, Stephen. I've been amazed. I've seen a lot lately of more people coming on and that are new to stacking and coming on to our channels. I think it's really encouraging.
They're getting in at a good time too, in my opinion. I mean, the last couple of years, I mean, I feel like I've been fortunate that I started stacking the last couple of years because the prices have been relatively flat and at this low price. So
yes, exactly. A good time to get in for sure. DB Stupid says, I'm stacking the heavy metals. Would love to see some affordable AC/DC rounds. Oh, there you go. And you might be able to get them on the secondary market for cheaper now. I know when they were released, they're pretty pricey, but yeah. Stu Cool says, this is great news and very uplifting. Thanks. Yes. The Milkers Enterprise says, not close, but I shall continue as long as I have. If paper and plastic falls, I will get stronger suspenders. There you go. Dean, stacking the Milkers Enterprise. Marshall Health says, the alarm clock for the precious metals go off is long overdue. Good to see that more people stopped pressing the snooze button and are now buying physical. There you go. Exactly. I agree, Marshall Health. And Stacking Stormtrooper, do you want to read Walter Lyons?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Holding a precious metal IRA is another sucker game. The government can do a grab and go. The gold and silver pumpers, if you don't hold it, crowd can talk out the other side of their mouths and push these IRAs. Make me want to vomit. Great advice. Stay away.
Yeah, it is kind of sort of an oxymoron there with that, or a paradox, however you look at it. So I do sort of agree with Walter about that. But all right, very good. Gordon McSweeney says, does anybody know when silver will hit $20? I'd like to get off this ride now, but I'll wait a couple of years if there's a chance silver could go to 20. I think there's a real possibility, but I would encourage you to hold on to it if it hits $20, because I think that could be the beginning. Not to say that I'm saying silver's going to go to the moon, pun intended, because I just did a video on moon rounds earlier, but I'm
surprised you didn't do a video like you did with your cat the other day. Silver's going to go to the moon, and you had the moon coin or round sitting there, and take another piece of silver, make it move over, and go.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you should do that.
I might try that.
To me.
I can actually guarantee you that silver will hit $20. You know why?
Why?
Because of inflation.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. It'll eventually get there for sure. It went there before. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's a good idea. Stacking Stormtrooper. Did you see my proof is in the pudding video?
Yes, I did. Remember?
Yeah,
I said to you.
DB Stupid says in the chat side here, I want to read these because the ones that when you type my name out with no spaces, you don't even have to put a pound in front of it or an ad sign. It'll turn orange. I'll be able to see it. He says, traction is building with Andrew Yang for president. We may see a national VAT tax on the 2020 election ideas. VAT tax, boo. Yeah, potentially. I mean, I think he's one of his platforms is a guaranteed $1,000 a month income for people, of course, to pay for that. Things like other taxes will probably be implemented. Ozzy Alchemist says Z-SAM premiums seem to be on the up. Was surprised when I price checked. Yeah, I was at a coin show and saw the Ghost for $23. I probably should have picked it up.
What's the Ghost?
That's the it's the newest one. There's a Ghost version, the other one without the ghost, without the ghosting. I forget the name of it, but it was one without the ghosting. Z-San, I forget the name of it because I'm not really collecting that series. But anyways, all right. And then Coins A to Z is here saying hello. All right, very good. Let's see here. If we get UBI, I'll be doubling my metals buying. You remember when you pan fried a hamburger with an ASE on it? Yes, I do remember. That was fun. Zen Scrofa. That's right. I think scrotum and sofa, and you got it. Scrofa. There we go. All right, very good. What is this, Chewy? I'm not clicked on this thing yet, but you have to tell me what that link is. I'm not no idea what that is without any context. I want to just click on it. Let's see here. Very good. All right. Moving back to the comments here. Mark Harris says, my problem with my 401k is tied to stock market, not available. If I change jobs, I can get at it. If that were to occur, my thought is get into physical silver bullion IRA and convert it to gold once the ratio goes to below 20, pie in the sky. Well, I don't know. Can you convert your metals after they're in the IRA? I don't know how that works, but I'm not sure. But anyways.
Oh, by the way, the link isn't bad. It's an article on how a coin shop scammed its customers out of $1.4 million.
Okay, can you email that to me, Chewy? If you can email me that, I might do a video on it. All right, thank you. Dobson777A says, I purchased about all I'm going to purchase of gold and silver eagles for quite some time. 80 gold, 20 silver. Is that enough? No one knows, but I think my family will be fine. Well, it's kind of up to the individual as how much they get, because you can tell somebody, hey, you should have 1,000 ounces of silver. But if your budget doesn't allow for it and you go into debt to get it, it's basically you're just monetizing debt. And you're going to be paying much more for it in the long run. So, yeah. Let's see here. Where are we at? Native Stacker says, more people need to wake up and get ready for something to happen if it takes years. Yep. It might take years, but yes, indeed, Native Stacker. Thank you. Native Stacker's, I think, here with us on the side chat, or at least he was earlier.
Native Stacker was there, yeah. Yeah,
cool. All right. Very good. Investment Future Finances is here. Hello. I think he's a new subscriber. Thank you, sir. Urban Silver Stacking is here. 1,000 ounces is my end game with silver. I think it's a good number. I think it's a good goal to get to obtain, I believe. But don't break the bank to do so. That's basically what I'm saying. But yeah.
Hey, I'm not even at 100 ounces.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you're
how old are you again, kid? You're 14?
No, 13.
13.
I mean, Jesus. I mean, I
just hit 80 ounces.
See, for 13 years old, that's
really good.
It's more than a lot of adults have, so you're doing just fine.
And I'm going to go out on a limb here, Stacking Stormtrooper, and predict that within the year, the Stacking Kid will turn 14 years old. I'm going to go ahead and go put myself out there and say it.
That's a tough call. You're sure you're going to make that bet?
I think
it's not true.
It's not true.
Like within like the calendar year.
No, not within the calendar.
You're saying within the next 365 days.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think you're going to win that bet.
And you know why I'm going to win that bet? Because you were not born on the 29th of February.
Leap year.
That's right.
Yeah, good point.
Yep. All right.
A good point there.
So with that being said, in celebration of Stacking Kid's upcoming birthday, he's going to read Bob Silver's comment for us. Nice.
Okay. Sorry. I kind of believe the theory that JP Morgan and some other banksters has suppressed the price of silver so they can acquire it cheap and slowly building a mega haul of silver, and at some point maybe they will stop manipulating the price and let it go for a free market value. They really do have 1 billion ounces of physical. They would make $1 billion every time silver goes up $1 in price. If silver went to $50, they would profit $35 billion. Well, what do you guys think of
whatever that says below there? I don't know why this thing blocks it out there, but that's something there. But yeah, I don't think they've got the power to manipulate it that much. And I don't think JP Morgan owns that much silver. Now, are they storing it in their vaults? Possibly. For others, they're probably the largest custodian of physical silver holdings in the private sector, is my guess, probably even in the public sector. But
has anybody really, sorry to interrupt you, has anybody really ever written about like the reasons behind the banks hoarding all the precious metals? Is it just for manipulation?
Well, we know why they're doing it with gold, and it's mostly central banks. We've got Russia, China, Turkey, others that are holding precious and accumulating it big time because they know that gold is the ultimate preserver of wealth and money. Silver, not so much. You don't see many nations, and for a lot of the reasons why, because it's bulky, and
Yeah.
but there's obviously silver being held in banks and the like for a myriad of different reasons. I think a lot of it is probably tied to SLV and the electronic silver, so they can say it's backed by it, or they say it's tied to it rather.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's a little bit more sketchy, and when I say sketchy, it's a little more fuzzy as to the motives and what's going on in those markets, because we can't see all of the balance sheets. But I just
Sure.
find it very hard to believe that it's being manipulated that much, or they have the power to do that, because there's so much of silver that is being used. It's used as a commodity, and because
Well, I mean,
commodity.
but if you think back, right, 1980 with the Hunt brothers, I mean, there were a couple billionaire brothers that were able to corner
Yeah.
the silver market and jack the price up.
Very different times then, and
Yeah.
much simpler times back then, and also silver. The biggest use of silver outside of making jewelry, silverware, and the like, which more of that was being created back then, is in the photography area. And so basically, there was far less uses. There's many more uses for silver now. So the demand is very different, and the market's very different, and the way to be able to do it. So I don't think that any one entity can be able to corner the silver market or what have you. I don't think it's possible.
Anymore. Yeah.
Anyways, all right, good discussion there. Jerry 2828 Kelly, I'm a year into my stacking to reach an ounce count. I only want the price of gold to rise during my retirement in 17 years' time, increasing further over the subsequent 20 years. However, for the next 17 years, while I'm at the accumulation phase, I want the gold and silver price to fall hard. It's trouble for me if the price goes up over the coming year, as it will slow down my ounce accumulation. Yeah. It's tough. I mean, if the price goes up, it's going to be harder to accumulate. But you know what? My feeling has always been this: I buy pretty much at any price. Although now, obviously, that applies more to gold, as that's kind of where my focus has been. But if the price goes up, that means I can buy less. Price goes down, I can buy more. All right. All right. Who wants to read? I want you both to read this comment at the same time. From Donald Duck 815. 1, 2, 3.
When?
All right. Silk Stacking Kid was asleep at the wheel. That's okay. I don't know, man. The awakening is coming. It's going to be whenever that next recession hits, and it depends on how serious it is. It's got to be a pretty serious one, I think, before we see that wake-up call. Coins A to Z, who is inside of this chat at this very moment. So whoever reads his comment has got to be really, really good to do it justice. And I'm hoping the kid...
Is he here?
I don't think he's here. I think he went to go pee-pee.
Again?
Again. He's only 13 years old. Give him a break.
In spite of the fact that gold and silver are not money for 99.9999999% of the people on Earth, they are still commodities that are subjectively valued by many people. And because people like us and others attach value to these commodities, these metals have value. It's a really simple reality, actually.
Yeah, that's right. And the thing is the definition of money. I think he means their currency, because gold and silver are not currency for anybody, but they are money, especially gold, as it's being held in central banks. And I believe that silver is money too. I mean, the mints around the world still actually do make coins out of silver. Now they're collector coins or they're bullion coins, but that is in fact money. So now, is it transferred as for everyday purchases as currency? No, but there is a difference between currency and money. So replace the word with currency there, and I agree. All right, let's see. UAW sucks. There's nothing wrong with the American economy. We're just as viable as ever. We are industrious. We can do anything. We only have $23 trillion in debt. Our backbone industry has been gutted. Our leaders have refused to tell us the truth for eons. Very people are chosen to destroy our education, destroying the religion. We can do Do it. We are the best economy ever. Freaking mind. 23. Okay, he's rambling on there. This is one run long sentence, so I'm just going to say, okay. The basic premise is that we are resilient, and I agree with that. But the $23 trillion in debt is a bad thing. It's never good. That's too much debt for sure. All right. Good video as always. Thanks, Lev Chris. I appreciate that. That's from 3 hours ago. Chateau Bullion says, thanks for validating that we're doing the right thing. The problem is that most people even don't even know about how to go about buying gold and silver. The biggest problem is they think of it as an investment. Like you said, it's not. It's not about making money tomorrow or next week or next year. It's a long-term, like your savings account, but only better. Hold on to it and you have something worthwhile. There you go. Amen. Agree completely. All right. And Urban Silver Stacking, who I think is inside this live stream at this very moment, says, while the sheep sleep, I'll be spending that worthless fiat to stack water, food, precious metals, and the means to protect it all. Ready for 2008 2.0. All right, there you go. You got to be prepared. That's one way to do it. Thanks, Urban Silver Stacking. Silver Mana, who I haven't seen in a while, paid his CPA in silver. They accepted. Very nice. That is awesome. Wow. Very cool. All right. All right, Stacking Stone Tripper, you want to tackle this one?
Sure. Note that gold yearly production is about 3,000 tons, while silver is about 30,000 tons. So the fraction of gold produced that is used as physical investments rose from about 13% to 50% between the 2 decades. However, that for silver only rose from about 5 to 20%.
Yeah, gold, 3,000 tons, silver, 30,000 tons. Okay, so he's saying that they produced more gold than silver by percentage. Okay, yeah. Interesting. He's back. I didn't know you left. You didn't say, hold on, I'll be back. We were waiting for you to read the comment.
Sorry about that. My mom called me on the phone.
Oh, you didn't have to go pee?
No, I peed earlier.
Okay. Oh, that was the first time. We placed huge bets. We had a big gambling thing. We thought that you had to pee again, but that's all right. All right.
Well, how'd you know that I peed before?
I've got this intuition about me.
Is it I think it's just like your cat part of you can like just smell.
Yeah, that's right.
Through the internet though.
That's right. I can sense it. That's right. Exactly. All right, very good. Okay. We got a little like from Moneda. Thank you. Just scrolling up to the self-aware. 1 to 100, that's a 10,000% increase. But I think we're all going to starve the Japanese. The Japanese put us out of business. Fukushima, it was bound to happen. Nuclear was the worst idea ever. Greed is the worst of sin. They will throw their gold and silver in the streets. Wish it wasn't true. I'm not sure how we got under nuclear.
Can I make a response very quickly to that?
Yeah.
So I don't know how nuclear power is the worst thing that has ever happened. It's one of the most clean and most efficient ways to generate power that we can do safely.
Exactly.
Fukushima and what was the other one called that happened in Soviet Russia?
Chernobyl.
Yeah, Chernobyl.
Yep. Those are because of like people doing things the wrong way.
Yep.
Now like a storm came through in Fukushima.
Yep.
And there are better ways to. So that's where that person's wrong.
Yeah, and it's a very rare thing that you see a nuclear disaster.
Fukushima, it wasn't a storm, it was a tsunami.
Yeah.
And there's something to do with water flooding.
Yeah. And really in some ways that could have probably still been prevented in Fukushima, but anyways, the worst disaster that we saw in the United States was 3 Mile Island back in the late 70s, and no one died from that one. But in a sense, really, it is the safest. The biggest problem with nuclear is the waste, how to handle the waste. But really, there probably is a good way, especially nowadays with technology. You can take that waste, put it on a spaceship, especially now since they're launching more. Get SpaceX or whatever to launch a rocket with the nuclear waste and take it and tap it towards the sun. Just give the sun back its energy, and boom, there it is. That's how you deal with the waste for nuclear.
I don't think that'd be energy efficient.
Well, I mean, it would be that what it would take to take that waste and put it on a rocket ship and launch it, compared to the energy that's created, It'd be well worth it to do.
Could you imagine if there was a incident like the Challenger, if that rocket ship had that nuclear waste on it, and then as it was going up, it just
Yeah,
blew
that
up?
would be
I mean, you would be effed.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I know the daughter of one of the guys that died on Challenger.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, a close family friend.
Wow. Wow.
I remember watching it. I was 6 years old. I was watching it.
That's
It was a
crazy.
big thing
Yeah.
in school. They had all the little kids sitting there to watch the
Yeah,
shuttle
that was
launch.
very tragic. But yeah, that would be one thing. Obviously, we'd want to make sure that we'd have to make sure it would be completely safe with those rockets. But I mean, think about now they can take rockets and launch them and then bring them back and land them back. So it's getting safer by the moment, but that is a risk for sure. Barbara says that 3 Mile Island vicinity residents have cancer. Land and water is contaminated beyond use. So was there that much of it? That it was leaked out? I thought they had cleaned it up. I thought everything was fine there now.
Oh yeah, there's an incident in our area a while ago. Well, long before I was born, chemical plant leaked, and basically everybody it was a neighborhood.
Right.
So basically everybody in that neighborhood got like liver cancer or something like that.
Wow.
In that area.
Yeah. It's a bummer, man. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. My thinking, Emerson says, my thinking is that another financial crisis is around the corner. I'm starting to stack silver and gold once again. My previous plan was to hoard large amounts of wax encased cheddar cheese, but scrap the idea due to the issue with portability. I'm also going to hit crypto aggressively as it looks like to be the beginning of another longer cycle. Of course, hold it offline in a hard wallet. Great video as always. Thanks, Rosef. Well, thanks, Emerson. And yeah, I do think, if you're going to do that, put it in a hardware wallet for sure. Definitely with the crypto, because I think it's making its way back up again. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Okay. Part-time preppers says, excellent stuff, Sal. I preach to whoever will listen. After listening to me, one buddy I work with purchased 2 10-ounce bars and a roll of rounds, which equals one less to trip to the casino he likes to go to. Good job, part-time preppers. He likes to joke and say, what's the silver price today? I jokingly tell him, skip another trip to the casino and buy more. You'll thank me someday. Very good. Awesome. Aussie Alchemist, have you ever heard of Dome? U.S. dump on atoll in Pacific, going underwater with sea level rise, waves cracking it open, troops all dying. Interesting. No, I've not heard of that. I know they did testing in the 50s out there. But yes, Terry Rabidou wants an autographed picture of me. Nice. South Boston is here. All right, very good. Thanks, man. Remotivated. I'm still stacking. Thanks, Toshio. You're awesome. Philly Willie says, I hope no collapses. I like being able to afford metal. There you go. I do too. I like being able to afford more too. I want to get more. Rapture time approaches, says Silver Rapture. We're getting close to do it every day, right?
Sal, my friend, I'm going to bounce now.
Oh, man. Hey, that helmet doesn't look like it can bounce. It looks like hard plastic. I've seen the inside of it. It's really cool, but I don't know that it will bounce. So
it does kind of bounce. Okay. I mean, I dropped it. I cracked underneath them.
Ooh, man, that's not good. Well, hey, you have a good night, my friend. I don't want to keep you. And at least you're being nice and saying goodbye, unlike Alan Gold, who just leaves and doesn't say goodbye.
Or the second kid, he leaves and doesn't tell you anything.
That's right. That's true.
I'm world famous for me just like dropping out of something and saying, hey, I'm back.
Yeah. I noticed people since I mentioned about, people were calling you Stormy.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, man, don't call him that. It reminds you of Stormy Daniels.
That's right. I was saying that.
So people are calling you a Storm or a Trooper, which is I think that's better because the Trooper has an Iron Maiden feel to it, which is cool.
That's right. That's right. Now that
I think you should be called the Storm. I think you should be called the SS, the SA.
The SS is not a good thing for.
Come on, it's the Secret Service.
Oh yeah, the Secret
Service. Yeah. SS makes me think of.
Yeah, I know nothing.
Nazis. So
yeah,
the Third Reich. Yeah, exactly.
But you guys have a good evening.
You too, man. Take it easy. Appreciate you. Wayne Stewart has a question for everybody. Is he the only one that has the Salivation Nation round in their hand at this very moment? I think he is. Yeah, MT Pocket says sell anyone not going to say goodbye. Yeah, it will bounce. Let the hate out of your heart. Alan Gold must have seen has probably seen the black white supremacist sketch by Dave Chappelle. One of the most classic sketches ever. I just watched it again last week. It's great. Let that hate out of your heart. All right, very good. All right, moving ahead here. Silver Rapture said there's more debt than dollars in circulation. I do not have faith in the system whatsoever. We are pushing our problems down to our kids and grandkids. Sickening. Yes, indeed. Mark Boyer says more 1 ounce mess on the way. I urge all Americans to buy some generic silver rounds and lock them away. You will not be sorry. There you go. Yes, low premium silver to stack up for sure is definitely a way to do it. Generic silvers are great, low premium, but I also would encourage you to get some Eagles too. All right, very good. Ozzy, they dumped plutonium from dud bombs into a crater in the reef, poured concrete over it. You can probably see it in Earth Pro. I'll have to check it out. Interesting. All right, Urban Silver Stacker, good evening. Thanks for popping by, Urban Silver Stacker. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Anyways, all right, have a good night. Yes, indeed. Moving ahead, Metal Bum says, very interesting. Also think a lot of crypto millennial generation people who got wrecked will be coming to silver and gold as stores of values of wealth. That's true. I think that is kind of the intermedium because it's decentralized. The ultimate decentralized, untrackable is certainly is a gold and silver for sure. Oh, Clayton Bigsby 2020. Yeah, Clayton Bigsby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a great skit. If you have not seen that skit, it is one of the best well-written comedic. It's very offensive, but it's offensive to everybody, which is what I love about it. But it's just a great Dave Chappelle, if you've not heard of him, comedic genius. And this skit, Black White Supremacist, it's just a bomb. It is awesome. Silver Rapture says we are born in this life as a debt instrument. Our social security numbers are federal debt receipts. That's right. Silver Rapture says the unemployment number is the only number of people who received unemployment benefits. It doesn't count the millions of people not employed who don't get benefits. That's right. And that's what I've always said before about the unemployment rate, you know, but it is based off the population as well. There's 6 different figures. The U6 is the one that you really have to check out. The U6 is probably the most accurate representation because I think it does count those who don't receive unemployment benefits or who have run out. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the ending was the best part, especially after his wife left him. That's right. In the Chappelle skit, when his wife, when Clayton Bigsby left his wife, and when he was asked why that happened, well, yeah, I won't say it here, but it's just great. It's just great. All right. Dajona, between low interest rates caused by savings accounts to actually lose monetary value due to inflation, bonds having low payout due to the same low interest rates and the substantial instability of the stock markets, it would seem that putting money into physical precious metal form is the safest move to at least retain the value of one's money. On top of that, it seems every nation and major bank are buying up ludicrous amounts of physical metals, especially gold, which should be a warning to everybody as to what they need to do. The banks and national governments are, after all, the forces manipulating the markets. And they would not buy into these assets if they did not think it would either turn to a hefty profit down the road or they would need to preserve their wealth in the event of a coming currency failure. Exactly right. I agree with that. Dejona, thank you. All right. Stacking Stormtrooper says, thanks for the video as always, Sal. It's killing me that I have some expenses right now that I have to pay off before I can stack more. Well, and when you were on, I meant to tell you, I mean, we kind of joked around a little bit, but I certainly, can sympathize with you there when other things come up. And you're right. Your wife is actually right to be able to hold back and take care of the matters at hand. Because regardless, when you can't spend money on precious metals, doesn't mean that you don't have that what you don't have is not worth something and that it's not valuable. So just enjoy what you have when you can't get any more. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, where's Tricky Guy, guys? I'm thirsty, guys. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. The UHA, silver and gold are not currency, but could be a holder of value as money. Bitcoin and Litecoin could be a new currency. If Bitcoin takes hold with metals, could replace the dollar. Holding silver, gold, and Bitcoin may be a good idea. There'll be no one event that ends the dollar, but it may gradually replace over time. No collapse is coming. If we did not have the Trump, it could have happened. The elite is weakening, so a collapse is much less likely. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, the Yuha. All right, let's see here. Metal Bum says, thanks, man. I hold mainly stocks, bonds, and ETFs in my IRAs. The tax savings are huge, but to each their own. I like to hold most of my precious metals. Thanks, Sal. Thank you, Metal Bum. Appreciate your thoughts there. All right, the magnificent slurp brought him out of lurking. There you go. So tricky guys here. And it helped Barbara along the way, too. The hacking at the end probably did. And I got this big old cookie here, and the stacking kid's gone. What I wanted to do, I'm going to shut this something here. Hold on a minute here. You're hearing an echo of myself. Now I'm getting closer to the mic here. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm twerking when others are reading. Yeah. And by the way, yeah, if somebody can come in here and read some of these comments for me, I'll do some push-ups and twerk at the same time. I'm pretty good at that. Mike Miller says, so is it round, egg-shaped? Well, they use that term egg loosely. It's like it's an oblate. It's sort of a oblong, but not totally egg-shaped. All right. DB Stupid, the dead man was awesome. In fact, I just finished up some. I'm drinking it. It was an awesome coffee for sure. Very smooth, exactly like the push-ups. We got the push-ups coming. I'm going to send another link. Maybe the stacking nerd will come in and help keep me company while I do some push-ups here. Hold on a second. Let me get the link out here. Or somebody. I don't want to put pressure on anybody. No pressure. Alan Gold, he could come in. Yeah, push-up plus twerk was missionary position. We'll try that. And so somebody comes in here and they can read and keep people company while I do some push-ups. I need to do a couple of push-ups. I'm overdue for some push-ups. All right, Neil says, the coin you have shown is not Paul Kruger. They are Jan van Riebeck. The bird coin is a blue crane, and the Rand coin is a Springbok, which is a national rugby team as well. Thanks, Neil, for the correction on that. I mistakenly mislabeled that on that video. Thanks for that, Neil. Okay. If you don't wake up early enough, you're better late than never. That's right, exactly. There you go, JRW3. Well said. Cyber Curtain Twitter says, who knows where it's going, but as long as I'm not lining the banker's pockets with my hard-earned wealth, I'm a happy chappy. There you go. Amen. Do we have any takers? Nobody's coming in here. Man, nobody is coming in here from that link. See that link I just put? Sal, can you do push-ups with your stack on your back? Oh, man, no, it'll break my back. I drink your milkshake, Sal. Can you come in the link, please, Alan? See it's right up there. All right, dinner's ready for Chewy. Stacking nerd is worn out. I'm going to do push-ups anyway. Are people waking up or the pumpers getting louder on YouTube? I don't know. Well, I'm going to be pumping some push-ups here in just a minute. That's my pumping. All right. Hey, Silver Rapture. Yeah, no worries, man. It's all good. Ozzy's on the phone. Daddy Silverback says, I would like to toss your salad. Nerd has been twerking hard lately. Tricky guy. What's that you need? You want chocolate, Steve Rice says. Y'all want to see what let me do some push-ups. All right, let me get these that last couple of comments. Let me do some push-ups first. Then I'm gonna read this other comments. Let me do some push-ups. How many do I do? Be nice. I haven't done these in a while, so be nice when give me the number of push-ups to do. You have to take my word for it. Even if I showed myself, you guys wouldn't believe me. So just take my word for it here. How many push-ups do I do, guys? Let's see here. 300. Come on, 300. 5. You know who says 5. Start with 10. Okay, all is one now. 10. There we go. We're gonna do 10. Oh man. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh man, those are hard to do. I got food and coffee in my gut. Ugh. Hold on. Oh gosh. Man. Dang it. My place is a mess. Barbara, I'm sorry. I did go to the floor, I promise. Whew. All right. Oh man. Yeah, it's strenuous. Yeah, getting strenuous from the chair. Yeah, Donald, New Mexico is yelling fake somewhere. See, the thing is, even if I show it, you can't see my legs. I don't have this camera set up in such a way that you can see. One of these days, I have to do it from my phone in another room. That's neater. I need a cookie. I got a huge cookie. I do need this cookie, but I'm full. I don't feel like eating a cookie. Yeah, you do push-ups till the drill sergeant says stop. That's right, Mike. Show us the cookie. I could show you the cookie. Let me see here. Hold on a second here. Let me show you the cookie. This cookie, by the way, is huge. Let me stop this. First, before I show the cookie, let's get these comments out of the way. I love silver. I put a portion of my portfolio into gold and silver to hedge against the collapse of the dollar. The value of the 1 ounce gold and silver will always stay the same, 1 ounce. But if you measure it in terms of dollar, then the only thing changes is the value of the dollar. That's right. One thing I know for sure is if I hold gold and silver for long term, the value of the dollar will tank. That's right. Silver Wing says I will keep stacking, but I'm not too happy to have to pay those taxes in silver through dealer purchases as I started this year. No, I understand. Nobody is. You have to lobby your Congress or your state legislators on this stuff for sure. David Bryan says, didn't even watch half of this before I decided I want it. They're definitely smart to send it out to get it reviewed. Yes. Yes, they did. It's pretty neat. Pretty cool pieces indeed. Stacking Kid's back.
Sorry, my internet went out.
No worries. Nate S says, thank you for your service, Al. Love that shining metal. Thank you. Appreciate that, Nate. Hugo says, Prospector Gold Gems makes beautiful silver with that satin finish. They are the only silver bars I will purchase. I don't like those manufactured polished shining bars. The satin rugged bars are for me. Well, Hugo, they do a great job with those, and I've seen those, and I've got those. Well, you've seen that there. But Silvertown has some pretty nice matte finish poured bars too. They're pretty cool. Okay, Stacking Nerd's got to head out. Thanks, Stacking Nerd, for popping in. I appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Deal on eBay.
What's that?
You see the really good deal on eBay?
No, I didn't. The Stacking Nerd, though, have a good. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. What's the deal on eBay?
It was the 20-ounce Scottsdale bar for like $1.40 over spot per ounce.
Wow, nice. Yeah, good. That's a good deal. Heck yeah. Bruce Liggett, very interesting observation about PMs. Thanks for the video, Mr. Sal. Well, thanks, Bruce. And we have a spam comment. We're going to look at that one. Oh, just a thank you. Okay, very cool. Monenda thanks us. And let's go back and see this, and I'll show the cookie. But first, before we show the cookie, let's take a look and analyze these spot prices here. Here's the spot prices for gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. We're going to have, all right, Colonel. Hey, Colonel's here. He's saying good night. Appreciate it, Colonel. Have a good one, my friend. Thanks for popping in. And in order to tick off Alan Gold, we're going to have the Stacking Kid analyze these precious metal prices for us. Go for it.
Okay, well, to start it off with some of the more unusual metals like platinum, palladium, we're not going to go into rhodium because rhodium is for people like Alan Gold. Let's see. So right now we're seeing platinum being used more in the auto industry because of palladium's very high price. But palladium was used beforehand, and it was starting to be used more because platinum went all the way up to $2,000. So they saw that palladium was cheaper. But now that palladium has reached a price where it's just not economically feasible to be used in the auto and phone industry, more companies are moving over to platinum. And as I predicted earlier, as soon as platinum passes the $470 range, it's gonna start going up at a much faster rate, as there'll be profit for the companies that are mining it in South Africa.
Yeah.
And then we move into silver and gold. Silver right now, obviously at 1520. But in my opinion, silver's going to linger around there until the next economic crisis because, well, I actually see silver going down to 1470 within the next couple of months because there's just not enough support to keep silver above $15 right now, unless because of a very good quarter in this stock market, we could be seeing a very bad quarter in the next quarter, as the quarter before this one was very bad. So we could be seeing silver going to 16, but I do not see it passing 16. In gold's just going to linger around that area. I don't really have much to say about gold.
All right, Ozzy wants to see these in Australian dollar, so let's do these in Australian dollar. Let's see here. So there we can see. Look at this. So silver's over $20 in Australian dollars. Look at that. Gold is $18.20 in Australian dollars. Crazy. And platinum is at $12.71. Palladium $1,941. And look at that. Rhodium is at $4,000 in Australian dollars. Let's take a look at this in Canadian dollars now. Canadian dollars. Look at that. Down a little bit.
Sal finds out there are other currencies besides the U.S. dollar.
What's that?
When Sal figures out that there's other currencies besides the U.S. dollar.
Right. And look, they're high in most of these other prices. Let's take a look at in pounds, though. Let's take a look at the euro. In euro, it's actually lower. Look at that. The euro's kicking the dollar's butt, at least in terms of the exchange ratio.
Yeah.
The British pound, even more so, but that's not necessarily mean that it's stronger than the dollar. It's just let's see here. All right. Okay. Let's take a look at this in a Russian ruble. Wow. Russian ruble is a slightly different situation here. Slightly different. Look at that. Silver is at almost 1,000 rubles, guys. Let's look at the Chinese yuan.
I think we should invest in rubles.
I think so too. Then we can do our own little Russian collusion here.
Ooh, hey, we should do that.
Rupee. There's the rupee. Look at that. The rupee. Look at how much it's up.
That's cultural appropriation, sir. No.
That's right. A South African rand. Look at that. Nice. U.S. dollar. Let's go back to U.S. dollar. All right. Very good. Let's see here. Press 1 to symbolically toilet paper Alan Gold's house. There we go. He doesn't live in a house. He lives in a shanty in
he lives in a shanty in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, that's right. All right, I promised that I would show this cookie.
Oh, it's cookie time.
Look at the size of that cookie. Look at it. I mean, it's just like it envelopes the whole width of the camera. This thing is huge. Huge cookie.
It's a regular size cookie. You
can
tell by the napkin in the background.
It almost takes up the whole napkin. Here's my hand. Here's my hand. Here it is in my hand. Let me put this in my hand.
You need to compare it to the size of your face.
I can't do that. My face is too small. I've got bigger hands than Donald Trump.
At least compare it to like a American Silver Eagle.
Okay, all right. Let me see here. I don't have. What do I got here? Oh, wait a minute here. I've got an old Silver Eagle here. This is the Silver Eagle that I cooked with.
Oh man, are you sure it's a Silver Eagle?
I'm not quite sure. Let me see if I look at the back here. Is it a Silver Eagle? I can't really tell. What do you think?
Oh, that's fake. Come on, man.
It's fake. Everything's fake. Everything's fake. Hey, where is what's up with Southside Stacker? Has he not been streaming lately?
No, he streamed earlier today.
Well, did he? What did he do? Civil Discourse?
He said this is not Civil Discourse. That was the title.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It was just a bunch of people talking about whatever.
Nice. Fake. Hold on a second here. All right. Cool. There's the cookie.
I'd say that's a respectable size cookie.
Yeah, I'd say it is. I would have to agree with you on that one.
Now, I have a question for you really quickly before we get back. So, do you save your copper pennies?
I used to. I cashed them all in after a while.
You cash them in like regular cashing in?
Yep.
Man,
I know.
I would have bought them from you.
Well, I know. I've got some Wheaties here that I would like to sell.
Ooh, I'd buy them from you.
How much would you buy them for me a piece for?
Like 3 cents.
3 cents. Okay.
My LCS buys them for 2 cents each, and they sell them for 5 cents each.
Yeah, so that would be fair. The
Yeah.
problem is shipping them out to you.
Yeah, shipping. I'd pay shipping depending on the amount that we'd be doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. That might not be a bad thing here. I'm just here for the cookie. I did it all for the cookie. Colloidal cookie silver.
Yep.
I'm just reading the comments on the side chat here. Well, yeah, thanks, Stacking Kid. So, Stacking Kid, what kind of music are you into? What are the kids like these days?
Well, these days they like listening to people having seizures. Personally, I'm not that big of a fan.
What the heck is the seizure music?
It's like deep dot dot deep diddly dat. I don't know.
Oh wow, sounds like something from the 50s.
No. It's like, okay. Think about this. Think about disco music.
Yeah.
Mixed with 50s music, but then in Salivate Metal's voice, computerized.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. You gotta think about that.
You're blue, yabba day, yabba dee, yabba day, yabba do, yabba day, yabba dabba do, Terry Rabbadoo.
Sure, I think that was a great impersonation.
Thanks, man.
No, I like a classic rock.
Oh, cool, nice. Barbara Carbone can't stop thinking about the cookie. I'm probably not going to eat the cookie. I'm going to hold myself. I'm actually full because I had one of the other cookies. It was pretty crazy. Nasty that wants to know if I should call the scammers for a loan. WW. What do you think, Stacking Kid? Should we try to call one?
You know what? Go for it.
And you can be. We'll have to think of a character for you.
I'll be your sales associate.
All right, you'll be my sales associate.
Okay. Let me. Can I go into a Soviet accent?
Yes. You've been going to Soviet accent. Old Soviet accent, not Russian, but I do Soviet. Very good. All right, let me see if I can whip this thing into shape and get things a cracking here, and see if we can get somebody on the horn here. Let's see here. Where are we at? Oh shoot. I'm in the wrong thing here. Bear with me. I gotta get numbers. I gotta get everything online here. Very good. Okay.
Wait, really quickly.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
My name's going to be Vladimir Armstrong. My parents named me Armstrong because they thought it'd be ironic.
All right. Isn't it ironic? Well, don't you think? It's like rain on your vetting day. Let's see here. Okay, let me see. Neil Young for Prime Minister, says Maple Hedgehog. I have become comfortably numb, says Hugo. Let me see here. Let me pull out my numbers here. We're going to call Chris Cannell. We'll try to call Chris Cannell again. We called him last time. Let's see here. Okay, we'll call Chris Cannell, and you're Vladimir Armstrong.
Indeed, Philip.
Okay, hold on. Hello, is this Chris?
Yeah, what's going on? It's Salivate?
Yes, it's Salivate. We talked last Friday. I've got my sales associate here with me. He's very knowledgeable. His name is Vladimir Armstrong, and I'm going to introduce you to him because we wanted to ask a couple of questions about the nature of the business. Now, what did I tell you last week? I think there was a couple different options that we were discussed. What did we discuss last week? Do you remember?
Well, I had mentioned to you that, you told me you do security. I had mentioned that in order for me to put together some options, all I need is 3 months of bank statements and an application. And, then we can see what you guys qualify for, whether it be a line of credit, term loan, what have you.
Well, my sales associate here, Vladimir Armstrong, has got some good ideas about security. So I'll let him kind of pitch this to you and see what you think about it. Go ahead there, Vladimir.
Well, I was thinking that every person in our company, right, if every person were to have their own number, almost like a social security number, but secure, so then we could keep all our payments and everything secure.
Say that again.
Say
Um,
that.
Say that again, Vladimir. I'm sorry. I'm driving. Say that again. I have you on speakerphone. I can hear you.
okay, it is completely all right. So my idea is that if everybody has a code that they punch in, when it's almost like a social security number of some sorts, but but obviously it'd be much more secure as our social security cards they're not secure at all. But if we could have something like that everybody could punch in, so there'd be no chance of fraud or theft. That'd be my 2 cents of the best about these.
And it's not just about cents, whether there be 2 cents or what have you. But I think what Vladimir is getting at is he's got another level of security beyond just a social security number. In other words, you can take and put this stuff in the blockchain. And if you put it in the blockchain, then it will be off the chain. So in other words, it's being off the chain and the blockchain for security for individuals. Is that right, Vladimir? Did I sum that up right?
Yes, you summed it up in a very American dumb way.
An American with dumb way. There you go. That's right. Yes, it's indeed. So this is the type of collusion we do with Russia that actually makes perfect sense. Hence why I've hired the best security out of the former Soviet bloc near Belarus.
Okay. So wait, what did you say before about America? What was that?
Oh, he's not a big fan of America, so he just essentially called us both dumb Americans, Chris.
Oh, that's a damn shame. Well, I'm sorry. I don't really know that I can assist you guys.
Dang it!
If that being the case, so
I knew Russian contacts
I'm
wasn't.
really sorry to hear that.
That's okay. I think I need to get another business associate, shouldn't I, Chris? Maybe I'll get another business associate and I'll call you back with another idea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Salivate.
So we shouldn't be working with the Russians, should we?
Yeah, I don't think so, pal.
Okay, all right. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Chris.
How dare you?
You have a great Sunday.
Okay,
Bye,
you too.
Vladimir. America, fuck yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Soviet Russia, communism.
That was good. Good job.
Hilarious.
That was good. That was good.
Um,
All right. Hey, is Alan Gold still here? He had to get a kick out of that one. America F yeah. That's his icon, channel icon.
I should. Okay, so I feel like if I would have done this again, I would have gone into more detail on how great communism is.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been great. That would have been great. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. Oh man. All right. Well, we were actually surprised I was able to get Chris on the phone. Let me try. Let's see here. Not that
Should
one.
I go under a different alias this time?
Yeah, I tried different alias. Let's see here. Maybe I gotta keep this. This is one of these Indian loan scammers. He gave me a tip for how to swear somebody out in Hindi.
Okay, so my name is going to be Rajesh Velderpark.
Rajesh Velderpark. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get Jerry on the phone. Rajesh Lenderpark, right?
No, Velderpark.
Velderpark. Rajesh Velderpark. Rajesh, I have to remember that. Rajesh Velderpark. Rajesh Velderpark. Rajesh Velderpark. Rajesh Velderpark. That's so I don't forget it. Rajesh Velderpark. Rajesh Velderpark. Come on, Jerry, answer the phone. Swear it is, Sal, says Terry Rabidou. I swear if you tell me that again, then I'm not going to cuss. I swear I'll never cuss at you. Come on, Jerry. Jerry. Ooh. No dice there. Let me see if I can find another. In Russian, yeah, do it in Russian. Exactly right, Barbara. Mark Lauer. Okay, Mark Lauer just sent me something here. Is it the? Yeah, it's the 7th. Okay, Mark, we just talked. It's funny. I tried to call you before. Let me try to call him. This is Mark Lauer. Fast Capital. DGI funding. Southampton, Pennsylvania. DGI funding, or come on, Mark. Come on. Sunday night, we usually don't have very much luck on a Sunday night. Call me bad names, made me feel dirty, says Terry. All right. You muddy chick. You've been mud wrestling all the time. You've got particles of mud in your bra. Does that make you feel dirty? Let's see here. All right, let me see. All right. Let's see here. Kyle Anderson. Let me see here. Did he leave a cell? Nope, he didn't leave a cell.
Hello, I'm Rajesh Wilderberg.
Bilderberg Group. There you go.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Hello, I am Rajesh, native of Nepal.
Nepal, there you go. Of Bangladesh. That's more Bangladeshi than Nepalese, actually.
Oh, but my family moved to Bangladesh.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. You can say you live in. You can say you live. Oh, here we go. Oh, cell number. Not John Ciafalo. Okay, let's try John Ciafalo. You moved to Nepal, but your family, you were originally from Bangladesh. What's your name again?
Rajesh Wilderberg.
Rajesh Bilderberg. There we go. He's from Staten Island. Come on, John Ciafalo. Come on, John. Answer the freaking phone. Johnny, won't you come out to play in your empty garden? Who knows when the Australian Silver Swan will be available in 2019? Not sure. Well, that was a bust. Let's see here. I don't have anybody else. Let me try to call Shanice again. She's actually was a nice lady. I talked to her a couple of times.
Okay, wait. If this is a nice person, I need to think about a different name. So wait, I have a question for you. Does she seem like she leans liberal?
I don't know. I didn't talk to her about that. I don't know. Shanice?
Who's this?
Yes, this is Salivate. How you doing? I was calling about the loan. You had said to give you a call back about a loan, potential loan for the business.
Yeah, who's this? What's your name?
This is Salivate. We'd spoken a couple weeks ago.
What's your business?
It's Salivate Enterprises, and I have my sales associate here with me too.
Hello, I am Rajesh Wilderberg.
His name is Rajesh Bilderberg. He lives in Nepal, but originally he is from Bangladesh. So it might be a little tough to understand.
But did you guys submit everything?
No, we haven't submitted anything yet. You said to give you a call sometime. You're up in Connecticut, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So said just give you a call. Sometimes just kind of want to touch base with you, see how things are going up there in Connecticut. Yeah. Are you anywhere near Stamford by any chance?
Yeah, I'm an hour away from Stanford.
Okay.
Are you guys still interested in a loan?
Yeah, we were interested in a loan there. How close are you to WWE headquarters?
I'm not sure. Where is that?
That's somewhere near Stamford. That's where the World Wrestling Entertainment is. They're actually headquartered, and that's the epicenter of professional wrestling is up there near you.
Oh yeah, I'm an hour away from there.
Okay, yeah, cool, nice, yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So this loan thing, how does this thing work for a business like ours? We're a startup. We want to get things started. We want to try to get into the Nepalese market. Hence why I paid for my sales associate to move from Bangladesh up to Nepal. And I'll let him kind of tell you what kind of pitch this idea to you about what we can do to make things work there. So what you got going on there, Rashish, happening up in Nepal that we can get this funding for?
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it so the people of Nepal can get a very good access of water. And so
I am so sorry. I cannot understand what you're saying.
Basically, he wants to get people water up in Nepal. You know, it's way up in the high elevations. And you know, and water is even though you would think you could get it from the mountain, from the free flow of the water coming off the glaciers and stuff from the mountain.
there's
He
lots
went,
of methane.
what's that?
There is lots of methane.
There's lots of methane. So he wants to start a Green New Deal to get water up into Nepal for that area to kind of feed the people the water and stuff. Yeah. Even though you really don't feed people water, you give it to them to drink, but he calls it feeding where he's from.
Oh, okay. But you guys aren't making actual revenue right now. Like you don't have the business up and running.
Oh no, we
Actually,
do.
we're making lots of money because of our silver mining business in Nepal. The water is just a helping hand to the people of Nepal.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
He said we're making lots of money now, and what we're doing is we're gonna do this thing with some of the profits and also with some of your help to kind of give a helping hand to the people of Nepal.
Okay. So
Yeah.
where's your business located?
We're in the greater Washington, D.C. area.
Okay. And how much revenue is the business making monthly right now?
Oh, we're probably pulling in about 83 grand a month. Yeah, pretty sweet.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And how much are you looking to get?
Well, if we could squeeze out about 125 to 145 to 150 out of you, that would be nice. And we can use that money to kind of get the systems going. Because once we can sell this water or give the people water in Nepal, I think it's going to help us with our other business too, which in turns we can pay you back quicker and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so the goal is really to get money from your current business to help with the business in Nepal.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of a I'll put it to you this way: it's not, the motivation isn't to make money off the Nepalese people, but I think that they'll like our services and they'll probably end up doing business with us anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Okay. So for the last 3 months, the business has been making 83,000 around there.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a good. Yeah, yep.
Okay, so what we would do is just have you fill out a 1-page application.
All right.
I could do that with you over the phone, or I can email it to you, and then you fill it out, whatever's easier. And then you just send me your last 4 bank statements for the business.
Okay. So can we do it over the phone right now? Is that possible?
Yeah, let me see if I have a blank application. Give me 1 second.
All right, cool. Yeah, she's a nice lady.
You're very right, sir. She very much is a nice lady.
Yeah. We like, and it's Shanice. That's such a beautiful name. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. And I'm gonna let Rashish give you the details because I'm gonna do a couple push-ups here real quick here while he does that. Yeah, I gotta do some push-ups. I gotta keep, multitasking. You know what I'm saying?
You are funny.
Let's see. Okay. How many should I do, Shanice? How many push-ups should I do? Be nice.
Let's start with 25. Yeah?
Oh my gosh, 25. All right, I'll give it a shot. Man, dang.
You need to burn off the Oreo fat. I
need to burn. Yeah, I had this huge cookie earlier, and I need to burn off these calories. All right, 25 it is. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. So what's the legal company name?
2,
How do you spell that?
3.
It is spelled S
6,
A
7,
L
8,
I
9.
E
Oh, sorry.
J.
Don't forget to put in the accent marks. I'm only on 9.
Okay.
10,
Excuse me, other guy?
11. Yes, other guys here. I just finished 11 push-ups. Novus thinks they're fake, but they're real. I promise.
No, the other guy.
Oh, Rashish. Rashish.
Oh, Rashish. Okay,
Yeah.
so who's the owner? Is it you or is it Rashish?
Well, I'm the main owner. Yeah. You're the guy.
He owns 51%. I own 49.
I'm 51% owner. I can do more push-ups than Rashish too, I think.
What's
Oh,
your
is this a battle now?
This is a bet. Yeah. Who can do more push-ups? I'm still not done with my 25 for Shanice. I got to finish these here. Do I start over or what? What do I do here?
I have no idea.
I'm going to start from where I left off. Go ahead, Shanice.
So can I have your name?
My name is Sal, but you can call me Salivate for short. It's actually a Moroccan first name there.
Oh, so your full name is Salavante, but you want me to call you Sal for short?
No. My name is Sal, but you can call me Salivate for short. And it is Moroccan. That's my family origin.
How is Salavante for short? Would it Salvi for short?
Well, you would think that, but
I would
in
have tried to
Morocco,
tell him that in the beginning, but he wouldn't listen.
I know it's a weird Moroccan thing, essentially. It's see, Salivate is easier to say for most people than Sal. At least in Morocco, that's the case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is the legal business name?
Salivate Enterprises, or yeah.
Okay, so how do you spell that?
S-A with a little accent on top of the A.
Mm-hmm.
L with an I with an accent on top of the I, except replace the dot with the accent.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Sal I-V-A with the little accent on top of the A. T-E Enterprises.
LLC or anything like that?
Yeah, no. We're a partnership here. All right, I was on push-up number 11.
So is it incorporated? Is it LLC?
Oh, yeah, it's incorporated. Yeah, incorporated.
Okay, and then the DBA, is it also Salivate?
Yes.
Different DBA.
Yeah, it's Salivate Enterprises. Yeah.
Okay. And then state of incorporation, would that be DC or?
Yeah, the district. Yes, ma'am. But you might want to put Nepal in there too, because this is where all this money is going.
No, but the money is being funneled under the U.S.
It doesn't matter to us, honestly, what you do with the money. But it just has to be based off, the business that you actually have here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm not gonna put on Nepal or
Nepal.
We're just Nepal because.
Yeah, my friend likes to do Nepal dancing.
Okay, and then your physical.
How dare you, so you have deeply offended me.
Oh, I'm sorry for defending my Nepalese friend. There, sorry. Yes, anyways, go ahead. Let me finish these push-ups. Here, let me finish these push-ups here real quick here. I was on number 11. I gotta do 25.
Wait, but maybe you should talk because
Yeah.
it's a little hard for me to understand.
Oh, the other guy?
It is okay. I understand.
Yeah.
He understands. Okay, all right. Let's see here. All right.
I will finish your push-ups for you, sir.
No, it's hard for me to understand him.
Oh, okay. So you want him to do push-ups and then me talk, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many do you want Rashish to do?
He can do 25 too.
25 too. Can you do that, Rashish?
I will, sir.
Okay, let's hear it. He's down.
Okay, what's the physical address?
107 7th Street. I'm sorry. It's 1072 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. 1072 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C.
Okay. And then the city for it.
Yeah, Washington, D.C. 20005. 20005. Yep.
No, but what's the city?
Washington,
Do 5
D.C.
rupee push-ups.
Did he really do 25 push-ups? I can't believe that actually happened.
Washington
Good, sir.
is the state. I need the city that corresponds to it.
That's also the city, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Because Washington, see, the thing is the district is a weird thing. It was started way back in, it was started out as a diamond, believe it or not. And then with trade and stuff happening in Northern Virginia, they decided to carve out Alexandria from that. So everything north of the Potomac, otherwise known as the Potomac River, became.
Because of the Civil War.
Well, yeah, that was after the Civil War, or leading up to the Civil War. But, then the federal city started, designed by L'Enfant.
It is said that the Nepalese man knows more about American history than an American man.
Yes, I know. Crazy, isn't it? And it was surveyed by L'Enfant, I believe. Hence, that what L'Enfant Circle was named after. And then the buildings were the president's mansion was built. The first president to move into that mansion was John Adams.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And it was basically a swamp up there back in 1800. Yep, crazy stuff.
All right. And then what's the company phone number?
Oh, this number, the number, what's the number you see in their caller ID there?
202-867-5309.
That's it. Yep. That's right. Only you and the former U.S. Mint director have this number, so don't share it with anybody. Edmund C. Moy is the only other guy that can call me from this number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a website?
Well, we used to have the blue salivateenterprises.com, but we took that down because we're going to kind of keep this on the down low. So no website right now.
Okay.
But we don't really need one for this stuff.
Company type. What do you do for the business?
Well, we are
a water processing plant.
A what?
A water processing
Yeah,
plant.
water
We
process.
remove the methane from the water in the mountain in the
We
permafrost.
remove the methane. We also extract silver particles from it as well. Have you ever heard of that?
No, not at all.
Well,
The
what
silver
happens?
particles that gather in your farts.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the annual business revenue?
Take 83,000 and multiply it by 12. That's our approximate. We can do this. 83 times 12. About
So
996.
Americans do not know
Almost
how to
about
do
$1
math.
million a year. About $1 million a year.
Okay.
Not too shabby, is it? I mean,
No,
Is
not
that net profit or gross profit?
that's
'Cause
net.
everything you do is gross.
Everything I do is
Yeah.
gross.
yeah. And then do you take credit cards?
Well, yeah, we can take credit cards as well too. Yeah.
Okay. And how much average would you say you get every month?
And say we probably do about 10% of that every month in credit card payments. Yep.
Like 9,000? I mean 8,000?
Yeah, about 8,000. Yeah, 8 to 10,000. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then what's the processor name for that?
Processor name? Oh man, Pentium, Generation 7. Shoot, I don't know. So we've used AMD processors in the past, but Intel does a pretty good job. Their X7 chip, 4th generation. How many cores is that, Rashish? You know more about that stuff. Rashish? We have a bad connection to Nepal there. Rashish, are you with me, or did you lose your connection again, as usual? I think he went to go pee. He went to go pee. Dang it, he does that. He's got a small bladder, that kid. It's crazy. I'll have to ask him when he gets back. In the meantime, small talk. So, Rashish, what do you like to do on the weekends? What do you like to do for fun? Shanice?
Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun on the weekends?
I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna just do.
You don't know? What's that?
No. I said I was just gonna skip that for now so we can at least finish this application.
Okay, that's cool. No, that's fine. I mean, we could wait till he gets back. I just was curious to see, get some small talking with you. You know, what you like to do on the weekends for fun. I mean, do you like go out to any?
Florida, I'm back.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Okay, tell us about what kind of processor are we using? Are we using AMD or Intel?
We're using the AMD Intel.
That's all your owner too.
What's that?
So you don't know what the processor is? Aren't you the owner too?
I'm the owner too, but Rashish handles that. He's the tech guy. He's the one that knows the processor. How many cores is
You
it?
mean like the computer processor?
Yes, the computer processor. Yeah, the Intel computer processor.
No, it's not the computer processor. It's the credit card processor. What's the name of it?
Oh, the credit. Oh, it's just a little machine we got. What is Verifone or Verify or whatever that thing is? I don't know.
It's called the Eagle. It's called the Merigal.
The Medical.
Medical?
We'll skip that part. We'll come back to it later. I don't know the name of it. We'll have to look into that. We only do like 10% of it. My girl does that for me, so I don't know. She's not here.
Okay. What's your full legal name?
Salivate Enterprises. What do we say? Incorporated. Salivate Enterprises Incorporated. Yeah, that's it.
No, your name.
Oh, it's Salivate. That's Moroccan. That's a Moroccan first name. I'll be rocking with a Moroccan.
Okay, and what's your last name?
It is Metal, and that's Vietnamese.
How do you spell that?
Metall with a little accent mark above the A there. Metal, yeah.
M-E what? C-E-A?
Yeah. L, yep.
Okay, and then you said you're 50% owner. So what's
51%. He's 49. I'm 51. 49.
Okay, who's 49?
He's the Rashish, the guy the guy in Nepal. I'm the dominant.
Right there.
I'm the dominant figure in this partnership.
Okay.
You're not dominant in anything else in your life, though.
You guys are both owners.
What's that?
I would need both of you guys' information since you guys are both the owners.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, your email address is what?
It's SAL, lowercase SAL, capital T, capital Y, capital U, 69 at CompuServe.net.
How do you spell CompuServe?
CompuServe, CompuServe.net, CompuServe. It's a new up and coming email service.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your cell phone is what?
It's this number here that you've got. Read that again.
Okay, I got it.
Read it back to me just so I make sure it's got the right number there.
If it's the same, 867-5309.
Yeah, that's it. Very good. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And then
Don't lose that number. Yeah.
Your date of birth?
It is 9/15/1968.
Okay. And your annual income for yourself is what?
Oh man, dang. I don't even keep track of that. I would say probably $100,000, maybe, give or take. Mostly take.
Okay. And then your social?
My social, I've got a pretty good social life. I mean, I don't date a whole lot, but sometimes I get to Connecticut every once in a while.
He is single, ready to mingle.
I'm ready to mingle a little bit, so I can get near Stamford areas from time to time. I can probably swing that way. I
mean your social security number.
Oh, my social security number. Oh man. Well, dang, I don't. You know what? I'm a little bit nervous about giving that to you. Can we skip that part for now? We'll catch that a little bit later on the other flip side, because it's actually a really strange number. You might not believe me anyway if I told you. Seriously, I'd have to literally scan it and show it to you. That's how strange it is. You will not believe it. I mean, I can tell you.
Okay.
But I have to.
But I'm still gonna need it.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'll go ahead and put it out there then. I got to tell you, you're going to have to take my word for it. It's 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally my social security number. I got a strange something happened in the system.
Okay, okay. You just told me your social is 7.
Yeah, let me hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's 000-00-0007. That's literally my social security number. I kid you not. So see what I'm saying here? This is it's strange. I told you you wouldn't believe me. I'm literally gonna have to scan. I'm literally gonna have to scan that and show it to you. That's how I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah, you probably are, because I honestly don't think I believe you.
Because you would think I was born in 1933 or something, right? When it was first started. It was FDR that started the Social Security system, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's crazy.
Well, what we're trying to do is the New Deal but green.
Statements with you?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Do you guys have your last 4 bank statements now that you can send to me so I can take a look at them?
I don't really have them handy right now, but I can fax them over to you if you want me to.
Okay, when do you think you'd be able to do that?
Probably when I get back in the office next week sometime. So what I can do is I can touch base, have my machine call your machine, and Shanice, maybe we can do the lunch thing later, I don't know. That might be fun.
Okay, wait.
And then what we can do is if I can come up there to an hour's north of Stamford, I can actually bring my social security card with me. I don't have to worry about scanning it, email it to you. We can do lunch.
Okay, when are you available next week then?
Probably be available Wednesday around lunchtime and swing by there and get in the airport. We can go by Yale University and laugh at all the college students, and they're in New Haven.
Okay.
Are you in New Haven? Are you in New Haven?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be around Wednesday. I leave on Wednesday for vacation myself. So
where are you going on vacation? That's cool. Where are you going on vacation?
I'm going out of town, but
nice.
Yeah.
You going to the beach?
Are you gonna be able to send it before Monday or Tuesday?
I'll try my best. It might be tough. Where are you going on vacation?
Jamaica.
Oh, nice. Jamaica's awesome, man.
Well, this guy's Jamaican me crazy.
yeah. My 49% partner thinks that I'm making him crazy here. Jamaica, I love to do the Jamaican thing. I don't smoke any dope or anything like that, but Jamaica's cool, man. Huh?
I don't think you can smoke dope.
Good. I don't either. We're on the same page there. I won't either. But isn't Jamaica, isn't the Rastafarians begin down there in Jamaica? Is that Bob Marley and stuff like that? Yeah. But I'm glad you don't smoke dope. I'd love to go to Jamaica. That'd be cool. It's a beautiful country.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna need your partner's information now.
Okay, Rashish. Rashish, spit it out. Go ahead. Tell her your full name. Spell it for her.
I don't know how to spell in English.
Okay, Rashish is Rasheesh.
Rasheesh.
Yeah, and then Bilderberg is Bildbeurg, I think. ERG. I'm sorry, Bilderberg.
Oh wait, what's his social, or he doesn't know it?
He does. He's not American, so he doesn't have a social. I don't know if he has a social life or not, but doesn't have a social security number. He's not American.
His social life is far more active than Salivate.
Yes, his social life is more active than mine. That's for sure. I can attest to him on that one.
Huh.
I know.
I don't know how that would work if he doesn't have a social. He's not an American citizen.
Well, I'm 51% owner, so it's all good. I mean, he's got I don't know what his identifying number is there in Nepal. He's a Nepalese resident, though.
Okay, so
we do not have social security numbers. We are not a socialist sign.
Would you have an ISN number? ISDN number?
ICIN.
ICIN. I don't know. Do you have that?
I don't file taxes in America.
But you file taxes in Nepal, right?
Yeah, but it's not the same thing.
Okay. Right. Somebody has a fire alarm going off or a smoke detector that needs a new battery. Is that you, Shanice?
Not at all.
It might be Rashish. He might be the guilty. Do you have batteries in your smoke detectors there in Nepal?
No, we don't.
Yeah, we're working. We're dealing. It's Monday in Nepal. That's why we're calling you on a Sunday night. See, he's in the middle of the workday, and in his office there, it's troubling because I'm essentially paying him, and I'm a little concerned right now, Shanice, because he's operating in an unsafe environment with smoke detectors that the battery needs to be replaced. And this is troubling. That could be a liability if the place catches on fire. Can you change the batteries quick?
No. Those aren't smoke detectors. That's just a special admin in the back room.
What is it?
The special admin in the back room.
Special admin in the back room. Okay, all right. Very good. All right. So I think we're safe, Shanice. I think we're safe now.
Yeah.
And I never
Okay,
did finish
so-
those 25 push-ups.
I did them for you.
Do is whenever you get a hold of your bank statement
Yeah,
and you're able to fax them to me,
right.
just hold on till since I'm leaving this week. So like next week on Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
not this week, but next week Wednesday, you can send it in and then we can move forward because I'm still gonna need like his ITIN number or whatever he files his taxes with, some type of identifying number because he's not an immigrant. So we're gonna have to figure
I do
out.
not live in America.
He's not a citizen, I meant to say.
Right.
So we're gonna have to figure out another way to identify him, and then we're gonna need your bank statements to even do anything.
Right,
so
right.
Once we get those and everything's together, then
Is there a way we can call you in Jamaica?
I don't know if my phone is gonna work.
We'll give it a shot. We'll try it. And down there, maybe we can talk to some of your family down there in Jamaica too. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I will just touch base with you guys before I come back if there's no way you can get them before Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, sounds like a plan, Stan. That's for sure. So what kind of music do you like, Shanice? What kind of music do you like?
So there's no way for you to get it before.
It's going to be tough to get it before Wednesday, but I'm going to try my best. And I'll try to get that ITCN number from Rashish before then. I'll try to hound him as much as I can. So what kind of music do you like, Shanice?
You are in our time zone, right?
Yes, I'm in your time zone. Rashish, it's Monday where Rashish is now in Nepal. But do you like who's your favorite bass player from Metallica? You had Cliff Burton in the 80s, you had Jason Newsted, now you've got the Crab Walker. What's his name? Robert Trujillo. Which one is your favorite bass player? Well, as soon as you pick the favorite one, then we're going to do an MMA matchup between him and Bob Marley. So who's your favorite bass player from Metallica?
I don't listen to that, so none.
None? Okay. What's your favorite style of music? You like metal.
Huh?
You do like heavy metal, though, I assume, right?
No.
Oh, come on, Shanice. Oh, man, you broke my heart here.
I don't like heavy metal.
Okay. What kind of do you like death metal?
No.
Okay. How about let me guess. You like classic rock. Classic rock.
No.
All right, what's your favorite kind of music? I give up. What's your favorite kind of music?
I listen to everything like pop, hip hop. Like I like everything
except for heavy metal.
Except for heavy metal.
All right, yeah, that's cool though. Pop rock, and yeah, nice. How about reggae? You're going to Jamaica. You like reggae?
Not really.
I'm not a big fan of reggae either. Yeah. How about Ariana Grande? You ever heard of her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know nothing what she does or sings. I don't know what sing. Can you sing me one of her songs? I might recognize it if you sing it.
Oh no, I cannot sing anything.
Come on, you have very beautiful voice.
Touch base with you guys.
Rashish just complimented you on your voice, Shanice. He says you got a very beautiful voice.
Oh, really? I didn't hear him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will touch base with you guys because I'm at home. I just wanted to answer and try to see if I could help you guys out. But
all right.
I'll definitely touch base with you guys tomorrow or whenever, and then we can move forward. Okay.
Sounds like a plan. I appreciate it. You're awesome.
Have a great night.
All right, you too. See you later.
Cricket game tomorrow.
Okay, cricket.
Yeah, I have a baseball game tomorrow.
Oh, do you really? Okay, no Dyson tomorrow, and we're not gonna. Of course, we're not gonna be calling her back. But anyways, all right, very good. All right, let's see. All right, let's test Terry Rabidou. She likes Christian music. Let's see if she knows any Christian artists. Let's put her up to the task. Let's see here. Let's see what Christian artist. So let's see here. Come on, Terry. Come on, Terry. Who's your favorite Christian artist? Yeah. I think. And by the way, speaking of Mick Jagger, I think he came out of surgery very well, and he's feeling a lot better, which is wonderful news. He's 75 years old. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, Terry Rabidou. That's no Googling. Terry Striper's awesome. Yeah, Striper's awesome. You like Milo Lefebvre? Do you like Whiteheart? Do you like old classic Christian rock? Vengeance Rising? Do you like I don't know, Petra? Let's see. Who does she like? Let's see who she likes. Terry Bo Berry. Infectious Grooves is he was in Suicidal too, wasn't he? Wasn't he in Suicidal Tendencies? Oh man, it's crazy. That was a pretty fun call. She answered AC/DC. Terry listens AC/DC is a Christian metal band. That's funny.
Yes, AC/DC is a Christian metal band.
My gosh.
Nah.
Lincoln Brewster. What's that?
You know what my favorite song is?
What's your favorite song?
It's called Dr. Trump.
Dr. Trump, okay.
So Dr. Love by Kiss.
Oh yeah.
Just like that, but Dr. Trump.
There you go. Nice.
Dr. Trump.
You heard it here first. The Stacking Kids sings. Yeah. Northeast Morbid Angel is my favorite Christian metal band. That's funny. Hey, how about Cattle Decapitation? That's a vegan death metal band.
Hey, actually, you have to finish with your push-ups.
Oh yeah, I gotta finish these push-ups.
I did my 25.
For Cerise. Yeah, you did. How many did you do yours for real?
I did 25. I'm gonna be honest, I did 25.
I was on number 11, so here we go. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Just two more, come on.
25. I can only do one more.
No, do one more.
I can't hurt.
Do it. Use your beard for strength. Oh, wait, do you have a beard? I'm guessing that you do.
You're guessing I have a beard. That's pretty good. Actually, I do have a beard, believe it or not.
Is it white or is it like XL of color?
How old do you think I am, man? Dang.
I can't tell. I'm
only 14 years old. Give me a break here. I also want to know who Ariana Grande is.
Ariana. It's Ariana.
Whatever her name is, whatever that is. One more for the commandment. Sorry, hi, Steve. I couldn't make it happen. All right, Native Stacker. Thanks for hanging with us tonight, my friend. Terry Rabidou just did 500 squats. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm probably going to head out too. We've been going for quite a while, guys, and we had a lot of fun. Stacking Kid, thanks for hanging out and for being Rashish tonight. We had a good time.
About Vladimir.
And
that
Vladimir.
Was hilarious. The guy was like, "Oh, you don't like
Yeah, I didn't like America. Yeah, exactly.
That was hilarious.
Pretty funny. Then he said he did the Team America thing. That was pretty funny. All right, cool. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. A multitude of gratitude. Remember, keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Bye.